time. It's his time. It's Bam's time. Bam's time to shine. Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. It's a good day. It's my birthday. You know what I'm saying? We turned 23 today, you know, but that don't mean that the grind don't stop. That don't mean that we don't get straight to the beads. We woke up nice and early, went for a 2-mile run, walked all the way back to the house. Then from there, turned in an assignment, turned in an exam. Actually, I think I did pretty good on it. You feel me? Hopefully, I'm quote me on that, actually. I think I did pretty good. School going real well as far as academics and stuff. Then I went to the gym, got my weightlifting, got my, basketball in, and now we here. We about to get it going. We got vlogs dropping on other side of BAM. We gonna vlog. We gonna vlog the B-Day, bro. It's a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? I was just slapping that FCG. I hope I'm saying the initials right. Raheem song. What was it? Gotta make it when my brother died. He ain't even reached my age. You feel me? So a lot of people ain't reached this age. So, you know what I'm saying? Can't take it for granted. But anyways, the grind don't stop. Now, I was going to continue the barber series, but I decided, I've been spamming those videos. Even though y'all like them, let's switch it up just a little bit. Let's get to, back to the reacting to podcast channels, reacting to the real spill reactions. Those barber reactions is a series, not really a real spill reaction, but y'all get what I'm saying. Anyways, it's called Surprising Relationship Deal Breaker Is a Bad Child Worth Ending It. This is more so just on some parental shit. It's not really focused on a relationship. So let's get it.
Is a bad child a reason to break up with somebody?
What are you saying?
Is a bad child a reason to break up with somebody?
Yes.
Okay.
Does anybody disagree with this?
100%. Yes. Because how do you expect... I'm not saying that there aren't bad kids out here, because there are, but
you got to
you
define.
should be trying to at least find ways to fix that situation with your child. Your child shouldn't be doing certain things.
So
and then you're expecting me to put up with it. If somebody doesn't agree with certain things with my child, or they don't get along with my child, or my child feel a way about them, I'm leaving you on spot. Right. Respectfully, and if you choose to leave, then that's on you. Because
what's a bad child?
That's what I was saying. What's a bad?
I just want to know what. No, I just.
What's a bad child? I was trying to. I don't know what the fuck going on. I'll say, what's a bad child? Like, define it. You know what I mean? But I want to replay what the girl with the cap on said. It's a cap, by the way. When it curls like that, it's a cap, not a hat. Know the difference.
Things with my child, or they don't get along with my child, or my.
So
and then you're expecting me to put up with it. If somebody doesn't agree with certain things with my child, or they don't get along with my child, or my child feel a way about them, I'm leaving you on spot.
That's what makes dealing with someone with the child period. That's what makes it tricky, because of stuff like that. Because we could not agree on something. I don't think you should go in being all super parental off the dribble. I think you do got to establish a bond with them, but it's just stuff like that. Like, it's very tricky, because I could say the same thing that you probably are saying, and this is after years of getting to know each other, building that bond, being cool, having fun. But I could not have to put some type of, because you in my care right now at the moment. Now I gotta not act a certain way, but you could do something, and it's like, okay, your mom not here, or she could do something, and then the dad not there. It's just for women's too. You know what I'm saying? What is she or he supposed to do? Or I could call the person. That's gonna get old after a couple times. I'm not saying you gotta hit them. You gotta have a conversation like, hey, you can't do this. I'm gonna tell you why you can't do this, because you wouldn't like it to happen to you, right? So why are you doing it? You gotta learn to treat people how you want to be treated. You gotta teach them that off the dribble. Now, if if the kid, daughter, or son has a reaction to that, they have a reaction to that. They're gonna have their every kid's done said to their actual parents, like, thought about it or said it, I hate you, or da 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 da, or had a temper tantrum. But because it's not with the biological parent, it's perceived as a bigger thing, and those are the things you really have to consider. You know what I mean?
Right. Respectfully, and if you choose to leave, then that's on you.
What's a bad child?
Yeah, what's a bad child though? For real.
What's a bad child?
That's what I just want to know. I just want to know what everybody thinks about a bad child.
Disrespectful, maybe they're out in the streets. You know what I mean? They not respecting you.
I think disrespect is the main thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
out on the street as a child, like, how old we talking? Because I feel like age plays a part. I feel like, gender, everything, it plays a part, because, like, I mean, me personally, I don't date people with kids, so I can't really speak on experience.
My favorite brand.
I think women stepping in, dating some man with kids will have it as far as the relationship with the kid, and the man is faithful to her. It's a good man. We're talking about a good man. I'm not talking about y'all that's gonna be like, nah, they be still messing with their baby. I'm not talking about them. Them the ones y'all choose. I'm talking about the good ones. I think a woman has a better role because, like I said in videos before, bro, I've seen women discipline people who aren't their kids all the time. Everybody know that auntie that does not care if you're not her kid. Everybody knows, bro.
But I do feel like if you have a bad kid, like a 3-4-year-old, he throwing stuff at you, he cursing, he running around the house. It's a kid. Like, what are you gonna do?
Why are you cursing?
No. If a person has a kid that cusses at 3 or 4 years old, no. I'm not saying that person shouldn't deal with them, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to look at what you're doing. Like, hold on, you think it's cool for the little man or this little girl to be cussing at 3 years old, 4 years old? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that you're not doing, that you're doing incorrectly. There's stuff that... Fuck! Alright, I'm back. My camera had died, bro. The old camera had died, so I went and grabbed my new one. I never use it for reactions, but I got the quality going, bro. The quality is crazy. I can see myself too. Like, this quality is crazy, man. It's an upgrade. I'm not gonna lie. I just upgraded the reactions, bro. So it's a blessing. Look what I'm finding out on my birthday, man. God just stay blessing me, man. Thank you. You know what I mean? But let's get back to the video. I forgot where it paused off. I think I was talking about how a kid cussing or whatever. Let's go back, man. We only 1 minute in.
But why are you cursing and doing all of that around your kid at 3-4 years old? That's kind of...
And that's what I said. It all starts too. Like, when you cuss crazy around your kid, bro, they pick that up, bro. Like, they pick it up. And when you on some, like, nigga this, nigga that, bitch that, woo. Like, when you just constantly just, like, it's different when you be like, damn, bro. Like, sometimes you might throw somebody because you know you're not perfect. We all human. Look at me. Stuff slip out, you know what I mean? Like, it's a little bit different. But when you constantly just everything, like, you cuss in every sentence, or you cuss too often around the kid, especially like young, they gonna pick that up, bro. They gonna pick it up regardless, but not at 3 or 4 years old. You rather them start at maybe 13, 14 than they started at in elementary and below. Like, that's crazy. That's just me.
That's kind of crazy.
But then
it is crazy, but some parents, they don't know how to parent correctly. So it's just up to you who you partner with.
And that's exactly why if you're going to be a parent, you got to be a parent. Yeah. And if you're going to be in a relationship, you got to learn to be in a relationship. And if you're going to include all of that together, you got to make sure that all your shit is aligned.
Right.
Because if you're not being successful as a parent, how can I expect you to do what you got to do by me as a person? Period. Because you're not even taking care of
people who are good parents.
This is
people who are good parents who have bad kids. That's what I want to say. I just know people who are great parents that have bad kids because the kids.
Your kid can still come out bad. Like, you show the children the right way, and then at the end, it's up to them. Obviously, it's situations where you can see good parents but bad kids. Speaking from what I've seen, good parent. Well, I've mostly seen good kids come from. I don't know. That's to each his own.
Just want to be bad. So I don't know. Yeah.
So this is the question I really want to ask you. You in the perfect relationship. Yeah. This person is checking off all every check on your list. But their kid is bad. What are you doing?
I'll work for it.
You out?
I don't know. That's a hard thing to ask because I've never been in it personally, but I just feel like
if she checking off all the boxes and her kid is bad, like cussing, always getting into fights, stuff like that, I have to talk with them. Because clearly I have to do it because you're not doing it. Let's just be honest. Like, clearly I'm going to have to step in because what you're doing isn't working. So I'm going to step in and go from there. I don't think you're wrong to step away from that because at the end of the day, that also becomes on you. You know what I mean? I don't think a person is wrong to want to step away because of that, especially if they see your style and your format. how you parent, if they see that and they're like, nah, I'm not really with all that. Like, you a little too lenient. You're too this, you too that. You show the child too many bad things, influences. You don't understand that you know you're a parent because that's your son, but you don't really know that you're a parent because you gave birth. You're not a parent up here, if that makes sense. So
help your kid. Put them in therapy, something. I don't know.
I'm going to show you how to quickly and easily make really cool animated social videos for your feed with Adobe.
Between men and women, because if a woman is dating a guy that has a bad child, right? He's not the primary care holder, so he might have them on the weekend. Like, she might have to deal with the kids on the weekend. As a mother, I know that kid is with you every time. I see that kid is there. Like, you get what I'm saying?
And it's just like me dating you and your kid bad. Like I said, I feel like I personally know people who are great parents and their kid is bad just because their kid has issues.
Whether their kid is bad or not, they're still going to always have their kid's side. That's your job as a parent.
It all depends on how that parent is handling that child. Like, if you just like, man, just let him be him, then boys will be boys. Like, what the fuck? Like, nah, bro. Like,
that plays a part too.
If you're not trying to actively fix what he doing,
right?
Then that's.
But you said something similar. You said if the person doesn't like your kid and your kid doesn't like the person, you out.
Yeah.
So whether your kid, not saying your kid behaves bad, but if your kid doesn't like him per se, whether or not he's a good man, you would still leave.
Honestly speaking, yeah, because my kid comes first. Like, I'm going to try to do my best to try to sit.
And that's what I said. That comes. I want y'all to really pay attention to what she said.
Honestly,
him per se, whether or not he's a good man, you would still leave.
Honestly speaking, yeah, because my kid comes first. Like, I'm going to try to do my best to try to assess the situation. But at the end of the day, regardless of who you are in my life, that don't mean me and you can't be great friends. That don't mean that we can't work it out probably down the line. But right now, it's not going to work out. And if my kid don't like you, my kid don't like you for a reason. And that's like,
I think that's
kids behave.
No,
Kid, that's what I was getting ready to say. Why does your kid not like them? You could have been dealing with, why does your kid, it could be one thing. And that's why I say kids a lot, like, I think the reason why people are so on that, like, they're so, I'm taking my kid's word over everything, is because we do see situations where kids have been mistreated. I don't even want to say the mother words. Y'all know where I'm getting at. We see all the time where those kids have just been mistreated, etc. Use your imagination, or what else I'm about to say. And then the parent feels bad, like, how did I not see this? How did I not see this? So I understand it from that angle, but also a lot of times what they just say, I'm not going to say kids be hating, but a kid might just be flat out upset. Maybe you're not with their father, or maybe you're not with his mother. You had a small talk with him and then it went left. The kid could go tell you something that didn't really happen. It happens all the time. The thing is, they're kids. They're so precious. You're always gonna take their side. And it's not even about a side. Because if I'm in a situation, like, look, this is what happened. I understand. Me and him, we've had that relationship. We've established that relationship, but I had to let you know, especially coming from a man, that what you do has consequences. You can't do this. You can't do that. If your mother was here, or for women, if your father was here, you wouldn't be doing that. Or they're gonna tell you the exact same thing that I am telling you. And I say it again: you should not step into that role if you're dating someone, or if you're dating someone, or who has kids or has a kid, whether they were married or whatever. You shouldn't step in on some like super parental shit, like, do as I say. No, you can't do that. You have to establish a bond with them. But it is going to be that time where it's like, okay, I have to be the adult here. I have to do this. Because if a woman feels like you're not an adult, like, who's the adult? She come home, who's the adult? My son or you? Or my daughter or you? Who's the adult? She not going to feel comfortable leaving the kid with you. You have to you have to know when to be an adult and know when it's time. You have to be really understanding to the kid, I think.
With my kid personally, I can't speak on everybody else's kid.
How old is
your
kid?
My kid is 6, she'll be 7.
Okay, cool.
So I can't really say that, because when my kid don't like somebody, she don't be wrong half the time.
I hated every nigga my mom put around.
Huh?
You could have been a good person.
Second grade?
Yes, but
come on,
wait.
That's why I said it's tricky. I hate to pause it so much. That's why I said it's very, very, very tricky, because of stuff like that.
But hear me out with this. You gotta look at it like this. This is somebody that I'm bringing into my life to be around my kid, and I'm trying to build a family with. If there's no peace in the situation, and my kid is not happy in the situation, but I'm happy, that defeats the whole purpose. Everybody's supposed to be happy in a situation.
All you gotta do is bring her a Happy Meal.
No, but you can't bring no kid no Happy Meal.
I mean, I've witnessed my mom has different relationships.
Listen, these 6-year-olds be smart. Don't sleep on the age.
The men used to be. It may seem like a good dude, but me as a boy, like, nah, fuck out of here. You ain't gonna
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, kids just be hating until they get to know the person, and now I mean, they vibe, like, oh, this person's actually cool. They take them to Tony Island or some shit, and oh, this person actually cool.
Still don't like
it's almost like you rewarding their bad behavior almost. Like, if they see that you're bad, you bring them a Happy Meal.
You gotta do that when you the step parent.
Some women consider even being single to their.
See, you do what he just said. You have to be like that. You should be like that in the beginning. Establish that bond with them, but then you also got to come at them like, hey, I know this is different for you, but there's rules here. You know what I mean? Like what I'm saying, the same thing your mom gonna say. You can't come into that situation thinking that they're supposed to respect you and all this. They don't even, especially if they just met you, they don't know you yet. Respect is earned. There's people that respect. There's people who have so much respect for people who aren't blood, for a coach, for a mentor. People have so much respect for them. They're not blood. He can't tell me to go do my homework. He can't but if he told me bro, don't do that, I'ma listen. You know what I'm saying? People gonna listen. Or she told him not to do that, or another woman told some other younger girl not to do something. That younger girl might listen because they've earned that respect. Respect is something you have to earn. People feel like because there's a kid that automatically have to respect you. Nah. I do understand that you do have to put your foot down sometimes and let them know, like, hey, this is not how it's going to go. You have to change. It's all about adapting.
Their children are old. I mean, like, old enough to move out and shit like that. Would you take that approach?
Wait, what is that?
Like, going to college, 17.
Like, don't date until they're old enough.
That's
like, you're talking about, like, your kids dating?
No, you don't date until your kid is older.
That's unrealistic.
17, 18, they going away to college.
I don't agree with that. I feel like you should still live your life. I mean, if you don't want to expose your child to who you're dealing with, then that's your
fine.
What nigga gonna stand there and not want to be a part of your life for that long and wait for your kid to be adult?
I mean, there's people that wait. Don't get me wrong. I'm just
I don't think you can put people on pause like
that.
That's why some dudes be like, I'm cool not meeting the kid.
Listen, yo, Keem, would you like to ask me this question?
Yeah, I want to know. I especially want to know your opinion on this. I ain't gonna.
First of all, I don't have no kids.
Oh, you don't?
I don't. I can never.
None at all.
I can never deal with.
Y'all don't know each other outside of this.
Reasons like that. Only because there's a lot of reasons I won't deal with women with kids. Because number one, I don't want to have to hear my kids come first. You know why? I have to make her. No, and I understand that position. But again, I dislike making you a first priority.
And then I'm not a first priority.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like that per se. And number two, I can't deal with it because I can't discipline that kid because I am not his father. So the minute I try to, nigga, what? You think that's my son?
That's what I'm saying. You can't do that. You can only do that when you get to a certain relationship with the person. You can't be like, bro, sit your ass down. What are you talking about? Hey, bro, sit in the corner, bro. Like, you can't do that at that age. You have to be like, hey, little man, or hey, whatever his name is, or her name is, and really talk to them at that age, even though you know it's going in one ear and out the other. And then if they do it again or whatever, you go tell their mom. It's like you kind of reporting. You can't really be who you really are. It's a process. It's a stepping stone because this is new for you, but also new to them. I think that's why majority of the time those don't work out. But I could understand though, like, don't. This is something people with kids gotta also hear. Don't tell someone to treat that child, your child, like their own, but not really understand what that means. And by that I mean, don't tell me to treat this kid how I would treat my own blood biological daughter or blood biological son without understanding that that's more than going to football games. That's more than going to cheer practice. That's more than dropping him off at cheer practice. That's more than taking him to basketball practice or football practice. That's more than buying him McDonald's. That's more than it's more than that. Those are stepping stones. We can do that. We can get there. But there is a time where it's like I have to let him know something, let him or her know something in a good manner, but still firm. You can't be upset at that, or else this is just, or you're. It's just not. It just doesn't make sense. Don't put that responsibility on someone. Then even after they created a bond together, it's still like I can't even talk to him or her. That's weird. No, we're not. That's very weird.
Now I gotta fight the father, possibly. Like you're like it's
a bigger one. Like you got 1 foot, you ain't gonna win.
You're not my dad. I'm not trying to get that.
Like, but what about? All right. So what if
they could say that, bro? Because listen, when they say the "you're not my mom" or "you're not my dad" thing, bro, they're only saying that because they're kid. Like I ain't gonna lie, hearing it is probably different than once you hear that. It's probably a whole different ball game. Like you're in the moment now. But you have to really remember, like, bro, even though, like I said, it's easier said than done to just remember this in that moment, you really got to remember, like, bro, he or she's only saying this shit because I told him something. Your mom's going to come here and tell you the exact same thing, but it's different because it's me. So you just got to learn, like, I think a real nonchalant, not a person who just does not, they care about the right things, but a person who doesn't care for words like that would be so successful in some type of step parent role or dating a woman or man with kids, man or woman, whoever has that, not caring about certain words being said, because you know at some point in time the kid's gonna say that. They're saying that because they're upset when the mom is gonna come home and tell them the exact same thing. You're only saying that because I said it. Your mom's gonna come home and tell you this exact same thing, and then you're gonna know that what I'm telling you is right. It's just coming from me, so you ain't trying to hear it. Cool. You know what I mean? Like,
if it was a situation where the parent was like a single parent, you still wouldn't do it. It's just like kids are out the way.
When she got a kid, then no.
That's totally understandable.
There's nothing wrong with that. I don't knock. There's nothing wrong with a person saying that they wouldn't date a person with kids. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's so vague, that single parent shit. Like, women be saying they single parent, but the father be in the background. Like, you're not a single parent. Like, just because the kid live with you more times, you're not a single parent.
What's the definition of a single parent?
A single parent is.
So what is he when he has a kid? He's still a single parent too, right?
I mean, I can't speak for everybody else, but me, I'm a single parent. Like, everything I do for my kid I do it for myself. I don't have no help. You get what I'm saying?
Understandable.
So,
but is he doing it when the kid? I don't know if she said the kid isn't with the dad, but when the kid is with the dad, is the dad doing his part? That's what matters.
That's why I'm saying, like, that's why I asked him that question. I'm like, would you date somebody that did not have, like, you know, help of a parent?
Are you allowing that person to discipline your child, though?
I mean, it depends on the situation.
That's what I be saying. Wow, I know someone right now. He even told me he tells his girl to discipline his daughter. He tells her, like, if she mess up, y'all have established that bond already. You can handle it like she's your own daughter. She's not here for you to just take her to take her to go get some food and cook for her and stuff, but you can't open your mouth about anything. No.
Like, you gotta understand. I gotta feel like I'm with you for a long time.
Okay,
like,
okay.
Be in that.
Okay. That's cool. I respect that one. Like I said, it matters about the level and stage.
Then it's just like,
what's a long time?
It's a stepping stone.
Mind you, it doesn't have to be physical.
Yeah, it don't gotta be physical.
It could just be me verbal. It doesn't have to be physical.
It's like,
what's a long time?
Mind you, it doesn't have to be physical. It could be verbal. It don't have to be physical. It could just be me verbal.
I'm saying, you allow him to put her on punishment. Like, yo, you can't do this.
Absolutely.
I'm taking away your phone.
Yeah. I would allow that, because it's like, if you're gonna step in, obviously, if you're gonna step into into my child's life, if you're gonna play that role, I expect you to play that role as you should.
After how long, though?
I mean,
you can't just meet the nigga and be like, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna just like go put him on punishment. Oh, he just did something bad. You get a right to put him on punishment.
I agree.
No, I gotta see that y'all are actually bonding.
I agree. That's what I said. Bonding. Yep, I agree. 100%.
Because kids choose you. You get what I'm saying? I gotta see that my kid chooses you, and if my kid.
That's what I swear I didn't watch this video. Kid choosing you. It's like the respect thing. The kid gonna respect whoever. A person gonna respect whoever, bruh. They don't even gotta be biologically related. That person chose to have that much respect for that person. You get what I'm saying? It's the same thing with the kid.
Chooses you as her dad.
The problem is, I think, is that at certain times you just get really invested and you feel like you have to say something. You feel you have to do something. It has to be a moment where it's like you gotta just know when to step in. When you gotta know when to step in, and you gotta know when that you can really see that kid has chosen you, that kid respects you, that kid, whatever. Because people are like, well, it's a kid though. You're the adult. You're looking for respect from a little kid. Like, I mean, I can't look at it from that angle. At first, you probably think like that, but it's like I can't look at it from that angle because now it's like it's never gonna be peace. I don't have to succumb to the kid, to the child, but the kid has to see like, okay, this is the person. Like I said, it's all stepping stones, man.
That is bad.
As quick as a kid can choose you, they can also lose you. My kids be loving me. As soon as I tell them niggas go do that homework,
But that's life. That's how you know it's up and down. That's life. So you can't take that personal if it happened to.
As soon as you tell them no, it's over.
Shit about me to their mama. So I be like, shit, I'm your real dad.
Like I said, you take them to the movies. Hey, thanks, Dad, taking me to the movies. I mean, can I go play in the park? No. You're not my dad.
Exactly. But you can't really take that serious. As soon as you do something that they don't like, you ain't my dad. And it's like, in your head, you thinking like, man, if you don't shut up, like, little nigga, like, you probably thinking that in your head, but you ain't gonna say it. You just like, all right. Like, okay. Like, all right. You gotta take it, I guess. I don't know, man. You don't gotta do nothing you don't want to do, but you just gotta know that that's an emotional response. Bruh said that because he's emotional. He ain't say that because he really thinking. He's just emotional. The little kid said that because he's emotional. Like,
that man is here. That man.
That's tough. So bad kid or good kid, like it's no deal for me.
I mean, no, and that's understandable because that's a preference. So.
Right. Oh wow, I didn't get shamed.
Shout out to you, man.
I would never shame a person for that. I feel like that's your preference. They be in their feelings.
Your mama was a single mother. Like,
but you wanna know what that is? That's trauma. Remember how we was talking about trauma? Yeah. That's a trauma thing. Like
trauma response.
Yeah, that's a trauma response.
Yeah.
And then you know how they really get you. A real man would take care of me and my 8 kids.
You sound fucking stupid. A person who says a real man would take care of me and my 9 kids, you sound fucking retarded. If he wants to do that, cool. But don't say he's not a real man because he doesn't want to do that. You sound crazy. Same thing if a guy said that about a girl. But I doubt a guy is going to say that about a girl. I've never seen it.
I also heard people say, don't knock it till you try it. Maybe you might.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Like, maybe in that small percentage might be your soul.
It's very rare you're going to be that small percentage, but I understand what you're saying.
Have you tried it?
I tried it. I play stepdaddy for.
Most people do that shit wrong, though, I think, though. Because a lot of people, they don't, like, just because, hold on.
Introducing Dermawand Pro.
I'm about to say, this is a non-skippable ad,
helping
1
over
minute?
3 million people.
Can't believe you tried after going so hard.
I was young.
Listen, you can try it. I think a lot of people just do that step parent shit wrong. Like, there's no rule book or like, you can only take advice, but I think a lot of people do it wrong. I think people rush that shit too fast. Maybe, and this is where I think girls kind of fuck up in. I don't think men with kids really put their kids on the woman, or men don't. If it's a single dad, men, I've never really seen a man say or saw a man say, you know, it's 2 of us. I come with whatever. They understand. They don't even say that because once you start having to change your lifestyle, and when I say change your lifestyle, let's say she has a kid and you're a football player. She has her apartment, she good, she doing her thing with the kids, she's doing an amazing job by herself. Let's say the biological dad is not supportive. Once Wait, hold on. My bad. I'm gonna edit that out because I almost said some dumb shit. Hold on.
That's why I never tried again. I had that experience, and I'm like, yeah, never again. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So he said he had to experience it. I think, like I said, all right, boom. I'm trying to put this shit together. When it's let's say a girl she's a single mom and she's dating some guy who plays football or something, or soccer or basketball. Let's say he's an athlete, right? And the single mom, let's say the dad's not in the picture for whatever reason. It's very bad. It's very unfortunate too. The man should step up and take care of his child. But let's say the single mom is living with her son in an apartment. They good. She got her own job. She's paying the bills. She's good. Like, she's making a decent amount of money to take care of the kid herself and still be able to, buy little things for herself, whatever, cool. And she's dating a football player, right? That football player should understand that she has a kid and decide if he wants to still stick around. If he wants to stick around, cool. Let's go. You might have seen the kid, after a long period of time, they've been dealing or being together. That football player should not be changing his lifestyle. And when I say lifestyle, I'm talking about trying to maybe move in too fast. Try to, like, let's say if he's a football player on scholarship, he shouldn't try to go get a job. He should keep aiming at that football career. I think the problem is the person who isn't the single parent tries to morph themselves into their life and their lifestyle. They're two different paths, two different lives. And then it doesn't work. And then you end up looking at it. Look at all I did for you and your kid. No. Take it slow. Take it baby steps. You have what you do. I have what I do. I'm not living with you yet. We're not even close to there yet. I'm not changing my lifestyle. I'll change my lifestyle in terms of being not from being single to not single. Yeah, cool. Do that one. But everything else, I'm an athlete. I go play football. I go play basketball. I go work out. I got school. I have some money though on the side. I do what I can to make a little money. I might be on scholarship, whatever. And then we're able to, do a little things, go out to eat, things of that nature. Cool. Don't you dare step foot in living with her yet, because you ain't ready for that. You go finish your college career. If you go pro, you go pro. If you don't, you don't. You have something else you want to do. Y'all just keep going. I think the reason is people don't understand that they're separate. They don't want to have two different lives. She does this and I do this. They think that that's a bad thing. No, y'all have your own lanes. Respect the fact that y'all have your own lanes. Don't try to morph each other into the same lane. You're not there yet. She's a single mom working a job. You're a student athlete. She might not even look your way because you're a student athlete. She wants someone who could come in and help take care of her kid. And I think that's where they mess up too. Don't put so much responsibility on them for the child so fast. Let that shit morph into. If that person wants to give you some money to help you with something with the kid from their own free will, not from you pinching it on them, making them feel bad because they're not, then that's different. But don't understand that the lifestyles and the lanes are different. Don't try to make a person come into your lane. Respect the fact that your lanes are different. See the opportunity. You see the person. You see that they're willing to stay around even with you with the child, and they're there for you when they can be there for you. That's what it is. Someone with the kids, sometimes they try to get somebody so fast and try to morph them into their lifestyle and morph them into what they got going on. You know what I mean? I think that's what messes up everything.
It's a lot of women. I think there's a lot of women out here with no kids. So I feel
like you can't knock nothing until you try it. So.
I agree.
Maybe it's just the wrong.
Have you dated men with kids?
For me?
Yeah.
No. I'm good.
But you just said. Didn't you say you want to date men with kids?
No, he would never date a man with kids. That's right.
But you telling him that he should knock it till you try it.
Yeah, but I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying I'm not.
So you would try it.
That's knocking it.
You say don't knock something till you try it, but then you're going to say you're not going to try it. What the fuck? That made sense to her.
Fellas, if you got kids, hop in the DMs. Like, yo,
not trying, man. Not trying out pushing out here, bro.
She lying. She know damn well she not finna date a man with kids.
Loyalty test.
Yo, homie, shoot her club up tonight, man.
No, but it goes back to like gender. You know, it goes back to gender too. Like, you know, man. You know, be the provider. Do what you gotta do. But me as a woman, I'm not about to put myself in a situation where it's like you got a baby mom, she wanna fight, she wanna this.
And that's another thing too. The other parent, your child's parent, are they a bitter parent? Are they trying to get involved in what you got going on? Are they constantly am I gonna have to come to blows with the person? Is that person are we gonna have to come to blows? Is this person, like everybody, we are about peace. Some people aren't, but I am personally about peace. And if she's about peace, I can understand why she wouldn't want to date a man who has kids. If he has a crazy, that does play a part.
And not every baby mom is bitter, but they all have a problem. Simple. Whether it's
They don't all have a problem. That's not true. That's not true. All baby moms do not have problems. That's just like me saying, no, that's not true at all. All baby moms do not. There are actual baby moms that leave and raise the kid by themselves and provide and do whatever they have to do for them and their kid. They don't all have a problem. That's wrong. That's false.
Kid come around, don't put my kid next to her.
Do you think all the baby fathers are fucking their baby moms still?
Yes, 100% they are.
I don't
which
believe
also means which also means
2.5 to 3
listen,
years old, I'm telling you.
Which also means the baby mamas is fucking the baby fathers.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I don't believe that.
So you was fucking your baby father?
I was until my daughter was 3. Yes, I was.
And see, again,
that's you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's like some of y'all I get it. You want to generalize it. That's you.
Back to opinion because of current situation. I don't feel that way because from the outside looking in, I know baby mothers who's really not dealing with their baby fathers, and I know baby fathers who's not really dealing with baby mothers, whether it's my family, friends, anybody, associates. I know that they're really not doing that. So from the outside looking in,
every time them niggas come to pick up their kid and you looking good in that dress, you know what I'm saying? Licking their lips and shit like that. Niggas, I don't know, man. It's
lying too.
Anyway, man, we can let me
you about to go play with the kids. Move.
You know, we can make another one. Let me go into the gym.
Did you know that now you can use AI in Adobe Express to make literally any image or text for your design? You can make something out of this world.
That's the end of the video. Oh, that's the end of the video. If y'all like this, I like this one. This was a good video. I liked it. It was a good topic. Trying to find different topics. But if y'all like this video, man, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit all the buttons under here. New camera, we going crazy. Send this video out, share it, all for my birthday. Well, do what you want. I don't care. Recipes to Kari X, my grandma, and I'm out.